All right, welcome back, everybody, to the Tom and Oscar show. You know, this today. Oh, by the way, I'm Lunatic, aka Tom the Phenomenon. In case you just tuning in, this is my boy Tom. I mean, damn, I almost called him Oscar the Monster. Sorry. I guess it's gotta all be about me. You know, I guess I'm just a self-centered asshole like that. I'm sorry. It's all about me, I guess. You know, my bad, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Anyways, in case you recognize a little music in the background, you know, that's from the classic 1993 movie, Mrs. Doubtfire. And this dude right here happens to be one of the biggest fans.
Biggest fan, number one.
Yet he don't own the Blu-ray, but that's another story. Anyways, he TiVoed the fuck out that bitch, though. You know what I'm saying? And I can testify, he watches that shit damn near every day. You know what I'm saying? He loves that shit, man. He loves some old Robin Williams cross-dressing. You know, that's his thing, I guess. You know what I'm saying?
2015, all about cross-dressers.
What? Fuck. That was random. Anyways, you know, we're just giving a little 2 cents on this movie. It's a classic movie. You know, Siskel and Ebert kind of hated on it back in the day. They were like, you know, Tootsie's better. I'm like, I've never even seen or heard of Tootsie till he said something. You know what I mean? But I think, you know, this is a heartwarming movie. You know, Robin Williams, you know, he did his thing. R.I.P. to the homie. You know, we'll pour out some liquor later on. You know what I'm saying? Well, actually, I ain't got. Yeah, I'll probably pour out some. You know what I mean? But you know.
Yeah, raspberry Smirnoff.
That's right, everybody. Today's podcast is sponsored by Raspberry Vodka. I mean Smirnoff, Raspberry Smirnoff. Pardon me.
They're not gonna get free
as you can see, we're even watching the movie now. Oh shit, I can't even be showing clips of that shit. My bad. Wow. I forgot all about that. Copy. Oh, whoa. I might have to cut this music off. I'm sorry, folks. I'm so sorry. I forgot all about that shit. Yeah, those YouTube bots, you know, they out there, you know, they flagging everybody. You know, you can't put 2 seconds of a movie on there. They be like, oh man, hold on now. You know, that's our movie. You can't be showing that movie without our permission. You know,
we're flagged.
Nah, we ain't flagged yet. You know, I have hope. You know, we ain't gonna get flagged. You know what I'm saying?
3 strikes.
But you know, what was your favorite part of the movie? You know, why would you consider this shit a classic? You know what I'm saying? I mean, you watch it every day, don't you?
I mean, every other day. I mean, let's not get carried away.
All right, I'm sorry. You know, every other day. You know, I mean, you watch this shit. You know, it starts off with a little animated joint. You know, he's voicing the bird. He's the bird in this bitch. Yeah, he's like a little bird. You know, he's a voice actor. You know what I'm saying? You know, he got one of the. Don't ever do that again. But nah. You know, he's a voice actor. You know, he don't like the bird smoking. You know what I mean? The bird smoking in the scene, right? He's doing voices and shit. Look, you can hear. Yeah, he can do voices. Great at it. You know, everybody knows. You know, Robin Williams. He did the genie too. You know what I mean? So, Duke can act. You know what I mean? Yeah, he could act. You know what I'm saying? In this movie, you know, he showcases that. But anyways, you know, he gets mad. You know what I'm saying? He's like, man, y'all got the bird smoking and shit. Man, kids don't need to see no bird smoking, no cartoon bird. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't nobody like cancer. You know what I mean? So Robin Williams like, fuck that. I ain't gonna do this voice no more, nigga. I'm leaving. You know what I mean? The voice of God. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, what's this podcast about? I'm not really sure.
This is about, we just reviewing Robin Williams, you know what I'm saying? This is Doubtfire movie right now, you know what I'm saying? You know, classic. I'm talking about this shit was up there with Jurassic Park when it came out. Everybody forget that though, you know what I'm saying? You know, everybody, Jurassic Park, one of the best movies that ever came out that summer. I'm like, nah, bro, y'all forgot about Mrs. Doubtfire though, man. Y'all be forgetting about that shit, dude. This shit was second to Jurassic Park that summer. I was there, man. I could testify to that shit, dude. I'm talking about, man, this shit. He was mad funny, you know what I'm saying? Dude on there burning his tits and shit. You know, he trying to be a cross-dresser, you know, he trying to save his kids. You know, let's talk about the plot, you know what I'm saying? Basically, you know, after he loses his job because he didn't want to be, you know, voicing a bird that smokes, basically, you know, he's kind of out of control. He's having difficulty, you know what I'm saying, with his marriage situation, you know what I mean? Like, his wife's a bitch, you know, Miranda Hillard, you know what I'm saying? Hillard. And so, you know, he ain't feeling that bitch, you know what I'm saying? But they still together and shit. Till that nigga does like this insane, retarded ass party. I'm talking about this motherfucker had, what was that, a donkey or some shit? What the fuck was that shit? Horse. This motherfucker had a horse and a fucking pony or something. It was, you know, all just wicked shit, dog. Niggas had balloons, fucking, it was like a little farm and shit. It was like a little zoo at his house. She gets home. She was working and shit. So she probably wants to get home, relax. She comes back to, hip hop and shit. She's like, what the fuck is all this shit? You know what I mean? Little kids bobbing their heads and shit. Robin Williams, my man, dancing on the table. She's like, get the fuck out of here. We ain't having this shit. Get the fuck out of my furniture. She's pissed. She said, what the hell's going on? So after that little incident, what happens in the movie is, not to spoiler alert, but they get divorced, and what happens is, he loses. He loses.
Spoil the fuck out of the movie.
I ain't spoiled that much. Come on, man. This is like a major. This is just this is.
Yeah, party's over, guys.
The party's over, but nah, she's like, fuck this shit. This is the last straw. Get the fuck out of my house. You can't see my fucking kids ever again. They go to court and shit. This shit gets real, dog. I'm talking about shit gets real. Their nosy ass neighbors looking at them and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, the shit's real, man, you know what I mean? Oscar, speechless as ever, you might as well call it quiet Oscar, you know what I mean? Fuck it. Silent Oscar, you know what I mean? I might as well be doing this shit by myself.
Yes,
my
Oscar
motherfucking shit. El Monstre. Oscar el Monstro.
Monstro.
Yeah, whatever the fuck ever. Anyways, though, these motherfuckers can't get along, so they get divorced. What happens after that shit? After the divorce part?
Comes a woman and burns his tits.
No, come on. Nah, he tries to get jobs and shit. Remember that shit? Like, he tries to get jobs. Even though he's a voice actor, though. This is the shit that kills me, though. He's a voice actor, but he doesn't go, like, looking for voice actor jobs, though, after that shit. He's trying out for retarded shit, like warehouse jobs and shit. You know what I mean? I'm like, come on, dude. Just look for another cartoon job, man. You could voice a fucking rabbit or something. You know what I mean? Like a dog or something, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy, man. Like, dude, it's sad, though, he can't see his kids. So once he realizes that's some fuck shit, he comes out with this brilliant idea. He's going to be a maid or some shit for Miranda Hiller, his now ex-wife. So he can see his kids, and then he goes through a little cross-dressing event. He has a gay brother that does makeup and shit. You know what I'm saying? He hooks him up though. You know what I'm saying? Like he fooled me. You know what I'm saying? Now here's a fun fact. Did you know Robin Williams went to a sex shop during the film of this movie, dressed up as a Mrs. Doubtfire, asking for dildos and shit, just to weird the fucking the clerk out. You know what I mean? Like that's how you know Robin Williams had like a funny ass sense of humor, you know what I mean? Like, he was a funny dude, he would do that shit, man. They should have had that shit like in the blooper reel or something, you know what I mean? This nigga just nods his head like he the fucking godfather in this motherfucking and say,
yeah, they call me the Godfather.
Nah, they call you Oscar the monster, not the mobster. See, this fool gets it confused, you know what I mean? It's not the, you know what I mean? But, hold on, man. So, he gets there, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to ruin the movie for y'all. Y'all should go watch it, but it's a heart. But, he cross-dresses. He looks like an old-ass, lady. He tries to pull off this, like, little, London, British, fake-ass accent and shit, Hello, this is... Oh, yeah. Actually, I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to embarrass myself. Let's stop. Just stop me right now, because I can't do no accent like that, you know what I mean? But... what the fuck? The motherfucker over there making noises and shit. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? Man, the man didn't sound like that. He's like, this is Mr. What's his name? Mrs. Doubtfire, whatever the fuck he said, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he said some weird shit. Anyways, he finally gets the interview with his ex, and his ex can't tell, you know what I'm saying, because she's stupid. And so he gets in, man. He starts doing his thing, you know what I'm saying, house cleaning and all that, man. He starts learning the business, man. And then, shit falls apart, though, at one point in the movie. We ain't gonna spoil that shit. Spoiler alert. This just a quick review of it all, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that was real quick.
9 minutes in, by the way, but we gonna edit that shit out. Don't worry about it, you know what I mean?
I thought we didn't have the editing software.
Well, we will in the future, so fuck off for now.
For how?
Anyways, you know what I'm saying? But I get this shit, what, 5? 5 stars?
Out of what?
Out of 5.
Yeah, definitely.
Like I said, definitely, it's not a rental. Nah, it's, man, dude, this shit, they should have had you in tears, though. It gets emotional, during the court scenes. I remember that shit, man. The judge was an asshole. He's like, we know you're an actor, so we don't believe you, and all this shit. He didn't want to give the dude his kids back, you know what I mean? It's heartbreaking shit. You know what I mean? And then they got the little girl on there, what's her name? Matilda. Little girl played Matilda, man. She do a thing on there, man. The other two actors, I don't really know who those kids were. You know, this is probably their first movie or something. I don't know. Random ass kids. I didn't really like the little sister. She seemed like a bitch. You know what I'm saying? We had the little her brother, you know, rocking the bowl 90s cut. You know, everybody had that shit back in the night. Even this fool, he's bald now, but he was rocking a bowl cut back in the days. I believe you, me, brother. Yeah, yo, mop head cut. Motherfucker look like the monkeys and shit. Motherfucker like the monkeys and shit. That old group. I had to post a picture up so y'all know what I'm talking about. But everybody was rocking that cut back in the days. You know, he was rocking it and shit. You know what I mean? So it was a dope movie though, man. That shit, it's Robin Williams at his peak. You know what I mean? He was putting it down. You know, it's one of his best movies. So yeah, motherfucking 5-star, 2 thumbs up, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Oscar's still on his phone like always. You know, he's from that generation. Motherfuckers just be on their phone like all motherfucking day and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, what are you recording on?
He got ADD, EDD, whatever the fuck that shit's called, man. HDD, MTV, BET. You know, all these DDs out there, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers on their diet and shit, you know what I mean? It's that millennial shit. Goddamn hipster bullshit motherfuckers be on this day, man. But, you know, so this is our first review of a classic movie, Mrs. Doubtfire. This is probably a shitty review, to be honest, but, you know, we're going to improve that. Peace! Tom the Phenomenon, you know what I mean? Oscar the Monster. Look us up on YouTube, Facebook, you know, Instagram. We on all that shit, man, you know.